Why? Oh, hello. Oh, I see. I see what I've done. Ah, here we go. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wow. Wowie. Uh, I fixed it. But yeah, hello. Hello, everyone. Today it is a great day for you have me, Ryuna, back at it again with stuff. And I'm yeah. Wait. Let me do this properly. So today I'm going to be talking a bit, or like, I'm going to be yapping a bit, and I'm basically going to be typing out a timeline for current events in my video game. Yes, we're working on a we're, we're working on a or like I am working on a 2D pixel strategy game called Core Crusaders right here. It's at the top right here. And long story short, it's a sci-fi strategy game, and yeah, we need lore. We need lore. Lore is heavily needed, and therefore I'm going to make a timeline. Also, hello, Dutchy Lutivius. Let's go. First to stream. Let's fucking go. Taboo as well. Hello. You've got free moods. Lewd mood. No, that's just your permanent mood. We all get we all make mistakes in the heat of the moment. No, you're a pervert. You're not wearing underwear. What? Oh no, Lutivius, what have you done? What have you done? What are you doing to me? Oh, now I have to do the bit, the thing. I'm dead. Anyway. Ara. Get some tea, dog. Even better, I have sparkling water. What do you think of that? Anyway. How about I just hmm hmm what kind of music should I put on? Oh yeah, there was this one song. Um yeah, it's basically there's this oh, wood. What do you mean wood taboo? Uh what do you mean I get to suffer for being a perv? Why is everybody calling me a perv? My outfit is not not perfect. Oh, so she says, "Oh, I forgot the VC for an entire hour." Lol, because you are? What? Because I am? What you forgot what? Huh? Uh you forgot to go into VC? What? Taboo says, cause you don't have underwear. I do! I do have underwear. It's just that I've yet. Oh, man. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Everybody's accusing me of being a perv. I'm gonna cry. Twitchy says you are a perv. No, don't join in on with them. Oh, my lord. Oh my good lord, how will I ever recover from this? Lutavia says it's basically the wife apron. Wait, I'm not sure. Like, oh, down before Twitch nukes me into orbit. What? 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 I'm tempting fate. Oh. That she says, "Oh yeah, Commissar Yarick is back." Oh, I saw that. Yes, he's back. The one and only. I knew he would be back one day. They can't keep him down forever. But basically, I don't know if you've... Yeah, probably not. There's this band called, like, the Space Cadets, and, like, there's just... they're putting out such nice sci-fi themed music. And, like, one of their singles is basically just called, like, Wars of Expansion, and it's basically just like, yes, great music to listen to when you're playing like fucking Helldivers or Stellaris or something. Or you can well the thing is, I was listening to the lyrics of that and I was just like, this sounds like prime backstory material for one of the characters. This sounds like it would be an absolute banger for a backstory. Oh, Lutavia says, and we all know what the wife apron means. What does that mean? I'm... Oh, are you gonna say that I'm like wife material? Is that what you're gonna do? Wow. Hello, Emil. How are you doing? Wow, them raiders. Welcome. My name. I don't know if you know me, but I'm Ryuna, and I usually do a lot of things on Twitch here, usually a bit more exciting. Like I usually play a lot more exciting games, but today I'm just yapping while talking about the lore for a video game that I'm working on. I think that is also pretty exciting as well. But hello, Red Moon. Doing Da Wave. Let's go. Oh my fucking god, I think I forgot to put on music. But yeah, welcome. How are you all doing? Let me see if I can just do something like this. Definitely this. Can I get a playlist, pretty please? Hell yeah. Let's go. Oh wait, this is the... We need to start here. Hell yeah. But yeah, how are you all doing? I don't know if... Can I not see... Oh, I can see chat. Let's go. But yeah. Whoa. Hehe. Wah. Oh wait. I need to... I actually need to unmute the audio source. I'm such a genius. That she says my tea is cold. So bad. Well, don't let it get cold like I did 2 streams ago or something. But yeah, basically. So just to give you a little primer on the lore, like the whole idea is right. So the whole idea is that yeah, the music is pretty loud now, isn't it? Oh, you know what I could do is a bit of this right here. Also, this is the login menu, which is also kind of just loud. Let me skip this one. Let's see. Is this less loud? I'm pretty sure it's less loud. Yes. Alright, very good. Now let the yapping session commence. Anyway. Oh man. It's good now. That's good to hear. Anyway, like I said, let the big yapping session commence. So basically, I was thinking. That's where it always goes wrong, when I start thinking. Oh Lord. But basically, what I had in mind is that pretty much the universe is already, like, when it comes to my game, okay, so it's a sci-fi game. It's set in a pretty, I would say, relatively, well, distant future from now, in the Milky Way, where basically humanity has kind of, like, explored the stars a little bit, has pushed out of Sol, has spread throughout the galaxy a whole bunch. And basically all of this has been happening for a long time under like a single like organization, or well, collective. A kind of like a sort of, I'm still not entirely sure on the exact form of the government, but basically I call it the the Dominion of Mankind. I'm kind of actually just inspired by Star Sector's lore as well a bit. Basically, just one human faction that has been basically going out of the galaxy into the galaxy, and there's a bunch of questions that I'm thinking about that I still haven't really resolved. First of all, like, the biggest thing is, will there be aliens? Of course. Do we require aliens? Do we require hot alien GFs? Or are we going with either the line of, we did encounter aliens, but they're all gone mysteriously, wink wink, or we go with the line of, we never discovered any aliens at all. That's one dilemma, and then I'm kind of stuck with. The second one is, I really wanted to like have some sort of, well, not magic system per se, but the whole thing is like, I'm having an idea where, or like the whole idea about how the main characters, like, and like the party members are like different from like regular mercenaries, but because basically you're a mercenary company going around from like planet to planet, and the whole idea is that the main thing what differs for them is that they can use like some psychic power through an implant chip to basically control a whole bunch of units on the field directly with like a sort of like mind link. We do not use the term mercenaries. Yes, we use the term contractors, indeed. That is the correct term. We are non-civilian contractors. And we work on a project by project basis, yes. Oh, Dutchy says do not question their backgrounds, ignore their mental records. Yeah, but like what I was getting at, so they basically have been implanted with like a prototype chip that allows them to, well, literally just mind control friendly units almost, or like direct orders to them to such an efficient degree that it's like it would literally be akin to like you knowing what they are seeing, basically knowing all the information in the blink of an eye, basically kind of sort of like eliminating the need, or like not the need, but like very like streamlining the process of command so much is that you don't really need like a complicated command structure, and all you need is just basically a squad of these guys with like neural links, or like a few squads of these guys that can have like a whole bunch of units linked to them at the same time. Like the whole idea is that like one character can control like dozens or maybe even hundreds, maybe hundreds is going a little bit too far, but at the very least like dozens of individual units, just through a mind link, and that the squad can like automatically or like instantly transmit all of this information that they have back and forth and with each other as well. Basically a sort of like collective, well, hive mind almost, of like tactical information. That she says neural link. Yeah, pretty much a neural link. Oh, that is basically what it boils down to. Also, Chaos Navigator. Hello. Through my rambling, I kind of missed you, I think. Did I address you? But anyway, welcome to my stream. I'm just yapping today about lore. Do you like lore? Do you like lore in video games? Hey, Ajin, thank you for feeding me a cookie. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Give me cookies. Give me more cookies. And Dutchy says lore, lore, lore. Triple lore. Yeah, there's nothing but lore here today. But yeah, basically what it boils down to is that I need some way of basically just going like, yes, this kind of like psychic link can work across incredible distances because of, I don't know, quantum entanglement, psionic powers, psychic powers, like characters can, like, certain strong minds can generate like enough psychic force or some shit like that. Chaos Navigator says, lore and setting I saw. Yes, I am a great collector of lore. Ah, yes. A kindred spirit. Yes, yes. Well, I do aim to build a lot of lore. I also had like a funny idea of like What if I did something similar to like the original Mass Effect Codex, where you have like an image and then like a topic with an image and then basically some narrated lore. That basically just going like, the dominion of mankind is a civilization, and then kind of goes into a bit of an explanation of it. That would be funny. Maybe if I just use some sort of like voice enhancing thingy, I could maybe even just voice it myself. I don't know if it would sound any good. Maybe if I speak very calmly and serenely. Oh. But yeah, Dutchie says effing 40k psychers. Well, not entirely, but I was thinking of literally having some sort of system where it's like characters can basically just kind of do magic, yeah. Where they can basically just like have some way of manifesting supernatural phenomena into the real world through the power of their own sheer indomitable will. Blows up pancake with mind. Levitates a slice of pizza. Just focuses really hard and just like levitates a slice of pizza. Oh man, I maybe need to draw that one meme with Ryuna one day. But first, I need to draw Ryuna side boob. After I finish, after I finally finished that one piece of art I was working on. Orc-brained, kind of, maybe. Maybe a system where, like, oh, if you believe hard enough in something, you can manifest it. You just gotta believe. The indomitable spirit of mankind will prevail. And you can manifest, like, a wall of fucking fire or something. Who knows? You can become a space wizard. But yeah, maybe, like, the implant could, like, enhance that ability. It's almost... I'm almost thinking of, like, bionics from Mass Effect. Or, like, biotics from Mass Effect. Literally just, like, manipulating those... Maybe I could make it something like, oh, yeah, you're manipulating, like, dark energy or something. Another thing, another idea that I had is, like, another stupid idea that I had is literally like there would be a sort of like galaxy-wide event, which would basically be just like a gigant or like basically a nebula of like a sort of like giant explosion happens somewhere in the galaxy, and suddenly the entire galaxy is filled with like auroras, like nebulas colored like an aurora, like a sort of like if you've ever seen an aurora, that kind of like color vibe, but it's in space everywhere, and it's like this field of energy that is causing wacky shit. If you stray too close to it. And like it permeates planets as well, which fart cloud. Warp fart clouds. Oh my god. Yeah, literal. Okay, I have to admit, it would be kind of similar, yeah. A warp, like a warp storm, not a fart cloud. It would actually just be a galaxy-wide phenomena where like warp storms could like rise up like in intensity. It'd be like a weather forecast, like, oh, there's increased chances for warp storms in your area right now. You might want to navigate around this, and if you don't, wacky shit is about to go down. That kind of deal. Also, hello, Facehurt. How are you doing? Fumo runs at you back. Fumo... Fumo hugs you. Dutchy says, check the core word Docky. Google Docky. Yes, we have, in fact, a Google Docky. Where it's basically... potential code names. Starbreaker back influence. Yes. Those are funny ones. Galaxy-wide phenomena, warp, fart, clouds. Oh my god, it's canon now. It's canon indeed. Warp, fart, clouds. Oh my lord. Facehurt says sexily. Okay, you want me to you want Ryuna to be drawn in a sexy way. I can do that for you. In fact, there's a in a certain Not Safe for Work media channel, there's a picture of how I'm going to draw Ryuna. Yes. Our brave moderator has shared that with me, and yes, that is how. What are you saying, Facehurt? What are you saying? What do you mean you're gonna draw? Hold on a second. Oh my lord. Facehurt says, what is bro cooking? VC stream. Wait, you want to sit in a VC with me? What? Oh my lord. Or like, that she says, oh sure, like, yeah, is that what you were asking, or what do you mean with VC stream? That she says, leaking this only to Facehurt. Oh damn, how dare you? Are you gonna make Facehurt a contributor as well? Oh, I see. I thought Facehurt wanted to see the leaky. Oh, fart clouds. Oh my lord. Fart cloud leak. Oh, that sounds... later, gotta work. Oh, you gotta go to work. Facehurt says, sorry, I always had get back to work developer. Oh man. Oof. Yes, I'll get to work as well. Shraj. Womp. Yeah, good luck with your work though, Facehurt. Lurks back at you. Oh my lord. I keep saying that too much, but basically, oh yeah, where was I? Yes, galactic fart clouds. But no, for real. I'm not gonna call them fart clouds. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're going to um we're going to give them a good name, and it's a very serious phenomenon in the galaxy, guys. Like traffic has to be like interplanetary traffic. It has to be interstellar traffic has to be rerouted a lot of the time, and it's like it can cause like shipwreck disasters and all sorts of shit, or it can like transport you to another part of the galaxy just randomly while there's like weird apparitions on board of your ship. um it kind of actually literally just has the effects of like what traveling through the warp would do to you. Essentially, kind of a similar idea. um Dutchy says basically a wormhole portal. That as well, it can happen as well. But yeah, those there is many strange phenomena if you were to venture into a warp storm, and you would not know what is exactly in there or what would happen to your ship. Wow. or some stuff like that. Maybe you could have like some sort of like military technology where they're like, ah, yes, if we install this certain core onto our ship and like reinforce our ship, it can like travel through these storms and kind of like launch surprise attacks or something, but it's going to be like dicey and all of that. Oh man. Oh hell yeah. You could say it's a ward core. A core war. Oh my lord. Oh, please end my suffering. How are you managing to do this? Oh. Oh no. Oh. I'm dying. Please resurrect me. Local lore writer tormenting a poor game dev. Yeah, that's what's happening right here. Also, speaking of lore or like developing stuff, I was actually making a little bit of a sketch before stream, and I think that's why I kind of forgot the time. So sorry about that. But I can show it right here. Whoa. Oh. Oh, that's a bit big. Whoa. Oh. Ah. Where is it? Ah, where's the window capture? Over here. Drag it over here. And then, basically, what we're doing is this. Yes. I can't read that. Well, you should be able to right about now, I think. So let me give you a little overview of the ship that the main cast is going to be using a lot of the time. As you can see, it is a pretty big ship. It's going to be a sort of like carrier. It's going to have a big hangar, a factory, basically everything on board that you need to kind of supply pretty much a small army. And yeah, the whole idea is that the main characters at one point just get a hold of the ship through certain means. And that they're basically after kind of like the tutorial, they basically escape the world in this ship right here, and they're gonna be traveling around in it. You can get upgrades in here. You can manage your units, your inventory, see your currency and stuff. Talk with your party members, kind of like support conversations, as well as just like do certain like special like difficult trial missions, I call them. And like basically it's sort of it's sort of like an interactive, like if have you ever seen like the ship in XCOM 2, or like let me think. Yeah, actually XCOM is a good example. Dutchy says, damn, we got the Helldivers. Yeah, 120mm high explosive barrage. True. Yes, there's guns on the carrier that you can call in as well, kind of like as a supporting strike. The hangar can also launch fighter bombers, which can also deliver payloads to the surface. With the potentiality of those payloads being nuclear in nature. Oh lord. There's many cool powers that you're gonna be able to use as well, and that you're gonna be able to like unlock. Yeah, you're gonna be unlocking stuff in here as well. But yeah, I was basically just sketching this out to eventually just put it in front of a pixel artist and go like, hey, can you recreate this pretty please? The layout of the compartments, aside from maybe like the hangar, aren't really that well. The hangar and the drive core, like you wouldn't want the drive core to be in front, but the layout is not so much super important as just like you've got a structure of rooms that are kind of connected, literally just like a sort of like XCOM base, if you've ever played those games. But that is the whole idea for this. Then if you were to click on the bridge, you'd go to a galaxy map, and from there you can like select new missions, go to different destinations, and but yeah. She says, Captain, the engineering deck has combusted violently, and all of the technicians have been fried. Oh no, we had an accident. He had a tiny little accident. But yeah, what we need is, I think, at least one engineering gal that can like one maybe like crazy like engineer, or like and one researcher. Maybe the researcher can be crazy. Yeah. Maybe they can be both crazy. Maybe they can be a couple. Maybe they can have a rivalry between the departments, and at one point there's like a tension between. Oh my lord. Yes, I'm already thinking of like dynamics which would make the characters highly shippable. Dutchy says, welcome Space Tachyon. Oh, that would be kind of fire. It's just a little experiment, Lieutenant. Go down there to the surface. Are you sure this is gonna work, head researcher? No clue. You're gonna have to find out. Oh, man. Wouldn't that be funny? Dutchy says, we will not have Yuri battles on board. No. Why not? The whole cast is basically gonna be women at this point anyway. Like, what are the romance options then? What am I gonna do with that? Like for real though, like if this keeps going, I'm going to end up with an entire cast of women. Maybe I could put, well, okay, hear me out. Maybe we could put in some lore that women are just more harem, but the MC is also a woman. True. Not a... Oh, man. Just one giant... Yuri. Just one giant Yuri polycule. Fucking hell. Oh, my lord. Not that word, though. No. Maybe... Okay. Maybe a bunch of the characters would be into the MC, but... I don't want to call it a harem. What about, multiple romance options? Oh, no, it's, man. I don't know what to say, but Tochi says I can see your mental state degrading. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking real hard. I'm putting on my thinking cap and making sure that I'm just thinking to make sure that the game is as great as it's going to be. And yeah, definitely we need more women. We need more hot... no, not evil. But we need more hot women. Or we could start it in putting in hot men as well. I don't know. I'm an equal opportunity hottie enjoyer. Oh, this is I mean, I literally was thinking like the Dutchy did, like the picture of the general from Girls Frontline that you put in the docky. I was thinking of doing like some sort of high command character that you were like in communications with. That is basically just a guy like that. Let me see. Oh, what's with the Siggies in the lore docky? Oh, did you delete it? Did you delete that one? I think, was it Kruger? No, it's like the other guy. Yeah, General Carter. Basically, just like a guy like that or like Kruger would fit fine as well. Darcy says the one for it. Oh yeah, I remember that. I went through the Girls Frontline one like visual novel thingy. that somebody put online, and yeah, at one point it's literally just like shit's about to go down. The creature still lurks though. But don't you think like there like don't you think there would be such a good contrast between Hannah and like the main character as well? The main character would be kind of like charismatic, really like more dominant. Oh no, I'm my delusions are running rampant. Oh, that she says that's most officers to the enlisted. Yeah, right? However, they will get pegged by the senior NCOs. Wait, what? I didn't know about this. Is it like, what? Oh, are we talking about, Yuki here? Oh my god. Tomboy pegging. Oh, this is getting out of hand. Senior NCOs are scarier than junior officers. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Brain cells are lost. Yeah, my brain cells are not in the right place at the moment. I need to lock in. I need to get my head out of the gutter. But yeah, I was thinking of including some sort of like support conversation system where you can basically talk with the various crew members and you get to know a bit about their backstories and again though, I do think I would at least want to have some sort of like, well, pretty much just romance options for the main character. I'm just not entirely sure who or what yet. But she says we can probably make most of the senior headquarters staff be males. True, true. Yes, headquarters would be giving missions, and basically we could maybe just have like a very charismatic twink and then like a hard ass like general or something to contrast him with, or like a sort of like why did I say it like that? But basically just like a very nice and like a very nice like junior senior officer that is contrasted by like a hard line like a high rank general or something. I think that would be a funny dynamic. And like the general would kind of like berate you constantly and be like, why did you do this, or what decisions did you make here, why did you use so much resources for this mission? And the nice one would literally just be like, oh, good job on getting the mission done. I see everybody got out alive. Yes, let's go. Another successful operation. Dutchy says highest right now we have is major. Oh, right. Yeah, we need someone above us to basically just bark orders at us, right? From like high command. Let me see. We have like 5 captains. Yeah, we could have... Yeah, we could have a bunch of those. We could... Oh, yeah, right. 3 captains. True. Google Docky. Let me... Where is the Google Docky? The Google Docky is right here. Let me see. Oh yeah, we've got a whole bunch of people. Yeah, we'll hold on a second. Oh, it's funny how heavy weapons guy is still in there. Uh-oh, no mic? What do you mean, no mic? What? Hello? Can you hear me? Never mind, I muted myself. Bruh. Don't jump scare me like that. How dare you? How dare you make the streamer think that they're having technical difficulties? I'm sad. But yeah, oh Jesus Christ, this post is popping off. Jeez. I am simply gnoming around a whimsical gnome. Whimsical Asian gnome. Somebody asked me in the comments on Twitter if I can stand on my tail. What do we say to that? Can Ryuna stand on her tail? This is also lore. This is VTuber lore, but this is different lore. No, she'd fall. Oh. Would I fall? Would I tip over? Would I fall face first onto the floor? Hell yeah, another banger. Whoa. Another Ryu banger. But yeah, give me a second to respond to some of these. Tappity tap. Oh my good lord. Everybody is telling me that there's free moods to me. Oh my god. People on Twitter are they're down bad. That's what they are. About as down bad as Taboo. Oh. I have 2 moods. Forced to delete. Wait, no, wait. Other way around. Born to dilly-dally. Forced to lock in. Truth. I was born to dilly-dally, chat. I'm just a whimsical little dragon. And Dutchie is just a whimsical gnome. A whimsical Asian gnome. Downing my bed. My bed. Wah. But anyway, what was I yapping on about? I think I kind of derailed right there for a second. Basically, oh yeah, something about the command staff, yeah, true, and how, if I don't watch out, I will definitely end up with an entire playable cast of just women. Whamming. Oh, I hope the people won't mind. Honestly, though, it's, I could put in some lore where it's like, oh yeah, the people actually, like, working in this unit and, like, using the chip. It's like, women are just better disposed to using the chip. They can command more units, like more units effectively, or something like that. Lore justification for just turning the entire cast female. Oh, this is really getting into she breathes through her skin, that's why she needs to be in a bikini kind of territory. Oh my god. Oh no. But I do think it would sell pretty well. Wouldn't it? If I just, just show off an entire cast of hot anime women. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that be, very based? Or something? Right? But yeah, a bunch of high command guys can those are definitely just all dudes. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And, let me see here. And we can also have... Yeah, it's also a bit of a question of how many characters I'm going to be able to put in the game. Because at a certain point, I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure if I can... Like, it's more of a development cost at that point, where if the cast becomes too large, it's like there's tons and tons of like sprite work that has to be done for each one individually, and it's just like, I don't know if my budget is going to be able to take it. Oh, good lord. A bot. No, I will deny you, bot. Thank you, auto moderation. Kill the clanker. Bot destroyed. Retconning too many characters. Yeah, I don't think... Look. You can have, like, a decently sized cast, but at a certain point, it's just gonna be too many people to keep track of as well, and just that, like I said, for development costs as well, it's unfortunate, but I do not have an infinite supply of money in order to, like, pump out a game on the scale of, say, like, like, with the way I'm doing visuals right now, I don't think I could go for a cast the size of like Fire Emblem games or something like that. I'd have to like limit it to a cast of like a bunch of commanders, and then a bunch of high command dudes that basically just give you missions and that you can talk with. Maybe like some sprites for like just soldiers that you're commanding, stuff like that. Kind of similar to the amount that is like that the amount of sprite work done for like Advanced Wars, Days of Ruin specifically. I don't know. It's a thing. I don't know how big the cast would end up. That's the main thing. How many characters do you guys want to see? It is indeed that, like, at least I want to have a bit of a supporting cast for, like, the ship as well. Like I said, like a somebody from engineering, a lab person, maybe like a technician, and like a staff officer, or like a pilot slash staff officer. I'm not sure. Somebody that pilots the ship. Definitely. I need someone that pilots the ship. I need someone that does like that is like the lead R&D on the ship, and somebody from engineering at the very least, I think. None of the characters that have been included so far really fall into that category. The tomboy, or like Yuki, is kind of just like big woman with machine gun. Big bear woman with machine gun. She could kind of be like a sort of like social glue for the whole crew, of like everybody is friends with her because she's really friendly and outgoing and open and all that. Hana would Hana would be the researcher, or like could fit that role pretty much. I do think that she could fit that role on the ship. Yes. So that's at least one spot filled. Lazy art technician. Yeah, did you say that she's a technician or like more like a researcher? I was thinking more of a researcher kind of person, like sitting on computers, like, yeah, techie. Is that more engineering, or would that be more like research and development? I think more research and development, right? If she's like a girl failure that is basically just oh, that's NG stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, technically, does software development fall under engineering? I suppose so. Yeah. System control is an engineer task. True, true. True, true. Well, yeah, when it comes to software development, though, it's like... well, it's pretty much present in every, like, STEM field, I think. Where it's basically, like, a lot of companies in different STEM fields have, like, people who do software development. Let me think. But yeah, that is... we're gonna put her in engineering then. Maybe she'll have her own, like... super clean spot in engineering that she walks around on barefoot. Or she just... or just the ship in general is pretty clean, and then she can just walk around the entire ship barefoot. Lore. Essential lore. This character has Oh, yeah. Dutchy says, dude, any building military related is like super clean. Oh. I see, I see. They are absolute deviants about it. True, true. Oh man, I just remember my internship at the Air Force. The dorms that I was in, like, there was one wall. I don't know what happened to that wall. But it's like, it was like somebody swatted like flies against the wall and never cleaned them up. And people just kept doing that for years and years. That she says civilian dorm. On a very old dorm, very, like, noisy, as in, like, no sound insulation whatsoever. On the base itself. It was a single bedroom. But she says, you know the joke of infantry being glorified janitors? That's not a joke. Oh man, you get to clean the toilets a lot. You get to scrub everything a lot. Hell yeah. I like keeping things clean. Dude, we cleaned the entire floor. Damn. Is your like the barracks that you're in, is it spotless? How often do they make you guys clean the place? Every day. All day, every day, let's go. But yeah, that would mean that this ship would be pretty clean as well. I wasn't planning on making it like, oh, it's a dirty place. Like, spaceships in general would be very clean places compared to like any planet or ground-based infrastructure or installation. A ship environment would be pretty much sterile, which would suit her very well. From as far as you've described her to me. Basically just running around like the gremlin that she is. I don't know. I think she'd be too shy to be like a gremlin. More like a whimsical gnome then. The engineering vent dweller in the vents. Why is there also a... What is this line doing here? California girls. Hannah is sus. I saw her fucking vent. What do you mean? You saw her go into the vents? But yeah, she stole the engineer's favorite pencil. Oh, my precious. She says I saw it with my own eyes. Damn. Damn. She's actually just stealing from other crew members? Wow. Oh wow, there's a... Oh, well.
節の柔軟性も申し分ない。ここまで無敗というのも納得だ。何しやがる。何なんだおめえ。アグネス・タキオンだ。さあさあ、適当に走ってくれたまえ。ほらほら。おめえも。
What on earth are you watching? I was watching a short, a YouTube short that just got recommended to me about Agnes.
実験が大いにはかどりそうだよ。やあカフェ待っていたよ。相変わらず体調も芳しくないのに走り込んで疲労や倦怠感に悩んでいないかい。私の需要競争ドリンクがあるんだけどね。
It's basically just a compilation of her being an absolute creature. Oh my god. But yeah, do we need like a researcher like that? Is that what you're telling me? Do we need to create a character that is pretty much like that? Oh. Agnes. Agnes Tachyon, my beloved. Dutchy says, I'm just whispering stuff. You call the shots. Yeah, you're kind of like the advisor whispering into my ear. My lord, we need more crazy women. Oh, my lord, have you considered adding stirrups to this character? She says, evil gnome on your shoulder. The devil's advocate. Truly, yeah, truly that is what you're doing. Exactly, that's exactly what you're doing. Oh my god. Some hydration is required. Let me get a little sippy. Let's go. Let me see right here. Let me think. I need to do a big thing. Oh yeah. There was a certain a certain thing that I maybe wanted to do with a certain character. I think I worded it pretty poorly last time, but I do want to create some sort of like special forces character with a bunch of experience that comes into the team. That you can kind of recruit. The trauma one. The traumatized one. Oh man. And yeah, and you could definitely fix them. Truly. Right? Isn't that the fantasy that everybody has? Like, oh, I can totally fix her. I can make her worse. Well, I can't fix her, but I can definitely make her worse. We can be worse together. Oh my god. You actually can't. It's so real. She's going to make you worse. But yeah, there's basically what I was yapping about in the beginning as well. There's basically this song by a band called like it's literally called Space Cadets, the band though. They have some pretty good bangers on YouTube. I recommend giving them a listen. But basically, this one song that I was talking about, which is this one kind of just, I was listening to this and I was just kind of going like, yeah, this is pretty much what I was thinking of where she would probably have like gotten the trauma. Just need to kind of work out how that is going to fit into the universe. It's a pretty cool song, if I say so myself. You sure this isn't going to get beamed? That is a good question. That is a very good question, actually. Let me just play snippets instead of the entire thing. Let's go over here, I think. It should be fine, or like it should be better now. Wait, I think it's not so much on YouTube. I still I still think I have an issue where the music, even though I've separated the audio sources, it all just gets put into one VOD on YouTube. But I think for Twitch, it's now currently getting separated out so that the audio sources from my browser and my Discord don't automatically get included in the VODs. That is a thing though, so I do need to be careful with some of the music that I'm listening to, especially for YouTube. I think there was one the one Kill la Kill song, which basically just nukes YouTube VODs for me. But aside from that, all I'm getting is like monetary restrictions. Let's see. But yeah, basically it's spectacular view from the shuttle as I'm coming down. So yeah, it's already starting off great, right? Oh, but really, this is such a banger of a song. Like, really though, if you're playing any sort of like Warhammer or like Stellaris or Helldivers or anything like that, be sure to give this a listen. I'm just giving away free advertisement, but I really like this song. Okay, not this part though. No, not maybe. But yeah, it basically just goes like, yes, we killed all them aliens. But then again, I'm not even sure if I'm going to include any sort of aliens. Maybe just like, maybe just like a faction of like literally like just bugs that they were fighting against, or like some sort of other hive mind intelligence, perhaps. And like they kind of get like they went through a whole war with that, and they got like Dutchy says rival PMC. That could also be a possibility. Also, thank you, Chaos Navigator, for the subscription. Why do I keep saying subscription? Thank you for following me. Wow, much appreciated. Dame. Let me see right here. Yeah, what was I rambling on about? Chaos Navigator says it wouldn't let me follow for the longest time. Huh? What? Yeah, why not? I think like the button on Twitch, isn't that always available? Hello, Haunted Pizza. How are you doing today? Just got here. Is this your RimWorld base layout? No, this is a sketch. It's a side sketch of pretty much of a ship that the main characters in my video game are going to be using to travel around the galaxy, pretty much. Long story short, I'm making a 2D strategy pixel RPG game. And I am just working on some lore for that right now. And Dutchy is whispering sweet things into my ear about how I should make the entire cast women. Oh my god. Literally though, like I'm definitely gonna end up with an all-female cast if this keeps going. Oh, sweet lord. Chaos says, the follow button was bugged. Yeah, I would follow, then it would unfollow immediately. What? That's weird. Huh? Wait, like, did you tap the button too fast? Strange. Haunted Pizza says, oh, fun, you should add a reactor that could go critical and blow up. I could maybe add that as like a structure on the map. Like it's going to be like a hexagon based kind of like strategy game. Where basically you're commanding units on a map. It kind of like if you've ever played Fire Emblem Advance Wars, there's an obscure free game, Battle of Westnoth, that kind of thing. But yeah, actually though, like, you've given me an idea. Like, actually, just like a power plant kind of thing, a power plant structure, which is basically just like perhaps maybe a nuclear reactor or something, or like just a big reactor. And if you like destroy that building, you just blow up like a bunch of tiles around it. Chaos Navigator says, nah, it's all fixed now. Chaos Navigator says, all female cast. That's not a bad thing at all. Like I said, I was planning on adding some like romance options for the main character. Oh. Haunted Pizza says, maybe add a few airlocks to the ship. Yeah, definitely. Definitely though, of course. Definitely in the hangar as well and everything. I don't know if I want to do like the classic. I think I will do the classic, like, ooh, the classic Star Wars thing of like, ooh, the hangar bay has a force field that kind of blocks out the vacuum of space, kind of thing. And maybe it can close its doors as well, but if it's just open, ships can just pass through this like field. Let me see. Dutchy says, we're gonna go scorched earth on this mission. We're going to make Chernobyl look like a joke. Oh my lord. Are you suggesting that the characters could irradiate a planet? Oh no. Why would you make such a suggestion, Dutchy? Oh my lord. But yeah, basically that you are hearing the lyrics, right, Dutchy? So basically a character basically kind of like that. Oh, took their world in a day as predicted. Oh my lord. But yeah, just one character on the team that's just like a scarred war veteran. Hot Pizza says, by the way, wouldn't it make more sense to swap the factory and the cargo? Like the former from the hangar to the cargo bay and finally to the factory. Oh, yeah, true, true, true. You're actually. This is so true. Holy crap. This is so true. Wait, can I make. Ooh. I wanna do a Sharpie on this. Ugh. Oh, look at my mouse drawing skills. Holy crap. There we go. Don't you think this looks beautiful? Oh man, but yeah, that is definitely a good idea. Oh man. Dutchie says, remember collapse fluid, the dirty bomb, last resort bombing? All right, yeah, we're look, I'm already giving you I'm already giving the player the option of literally just calling in an airstrike with like a thermonuclear warhead. I don't know if I need to add dirty bombs. I was also adding in an option where you could literally like have any of you ever played like it's in I think it's Black Ops 2, the campaign. There's a one basically if you've ever seen like or if you're ever really into like science fiction, there's this like concept of like literally just a satellite with kinetic rods on it, and it just yeets a high velocity kinetic rod at the planet. big boom. Let's go. Dutchie says, holy shit, this blows. You mean Haunted Pizza's idea of having one character that's all scarred and grizzled and a veteran, but make it the only male? Damn. Kind of maybe an idea. True. Yeah, maybe we can have like one grizzled war veteran that is like, yes, I'm dependable, and then have like a female counterpart that's just like, oh shit, oh crap, oh shit, what did I do? and is basically just not as mentally stable. Oh man. Dutchie says we're yanking the genie out of the lamp Mac Arthur mode. Oh man. The genie is not going back into the bottle. Damn. Alta Pizza says I have Black Ops 2 in my library but never played it. Sad face. The campaign is some funny shit. It was so wacky as well. Like literally just South America unifies, forms like some sort of coalition, and then just hijacks like an orbital satellite with weapon systems on it. Now we gotta stop them dang dirty South Americans. That she says, isn't that what G.I. Joe movie used? I've not seen that one. I'm unsure what you're referring to. The Pieces is make it an optional character though. Make him die to the first. Yes, the bugs show up, and then if you don't rescue him fast enough, he just gets mauled. It's like sad face. something something war never changes. War never changes. Well, it does change. I'm now yeeting a high velocity projectile from space to your location right now. By the way, wouldn't you need some sort of weapons bay on the ship? As a room? I could do that, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. I'm just not entirely sure what the function of that would be in game. Like, I suppose you could upgrade your. That's the thing, though. Like, it would be a fun idea. It's just. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it the command room instead of. Gunnery is mostly where the actual gunners and ammo is stored. Yeah, we could add another room. It's just that, like, from a sort of like XCOM 2 kind of like style room layout, I'm not entirely sure what the room function would be. Like if you click on it, like would you be able to just look at the amount of you could you could swap out your various support stratagems that you can call it on, like that you can call on in battle. So we can make a little additional room. Gun. Oh wow, I'm such a great mouse user. Gun. Oh wow, this is highly readable. Yeah. Pew pew. Oh man. Let's go. The feedback is getting good. We got this. Let me see. That is true, though. Duchy Gunnery is indeed where ammo is stored. Haunted Pizza says, this is low-key giving me Barotrauma vibes, not gonna lie. It would be a very similar side view, except it's just like, instead of it being a submarine, it would pretty much just be a spaceship with a bit of a more, bigger scope. How do I put this? This would definitely, this ship and this thing right here would be roughly like 2 kilometers like wide at the very least. It would be a big boy. Or like 2 to 1.5 kilometers, I would say. I think we might need a bit more rooms. You think? I think we already have like a whole bunch of rooms. We're already cramming in that she says that's larger than Imperial Star Destroyers. Oh, I see. Maybe maybe scale wise then well, I would say like 1 kilometer though, right? Is what we would need for all of these rooms. Right? Maybe at max. But she says, oh, you'd be surprised. Oh, the pizza says we're gonna need a bigger boat. Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger boat. 6 to 800. 6 to 800 meters. Lots of meters. Let's see. You could have it that you upgrade the size over time, but start with a smaller one, and you have to pick what rooms you do or do not want. Ooh. That is actually... I do kind of like that idea. Maybe you start off with only like a few rooms unlocked, and you have to unlock the other rooms. That is what I'm thinking of as well. Unless it's also like the transport for an entire battalion. Yes, it would be actually like this. Okay, this ship right here. It's not just like a. This is not the Millennium Falcon, mind you. This is like a carrier ship that is meant to basically just carry an entire like division of like troops worth to the fight. It has to be a big boy. Alright, yeah, it has to be big. But I do like Haunted Pizza's idea again as well of like just unlocking various rooms throughout the like game. Maybe by either like getting characters that could like staff such rooms, or just by clearing out the rooms of like maybe like debris or stuff like that. Kind of literally just kind of like what you do in XCOM with the base building, if you've ever done that. Let's see, Haunted Pizza says, question, could you go ram other spaceships like the orcs in 40k? Not really. That is not what this ship is made for, at the very least. She says, I'm missing like the cargo bay. Bro, there's a cargo compartment right here. Oh my god. Dutchy is turning into an orc. Oh, Haunted Pizza says, so no wah. Well, it's not so much as no wah. I was thinking of like when you escape with the ship, that it kind of like maybe that you sustain some damage by literally just ramming through a blockade. But there wouldn't be like actual like ship to ship combat, or at least I have no plans to implement that. It's literally just on like literally just fights with your army on the planet on a hex map. And I like the idea of also having maybe like a space component, maybe like a space battle component, but I think that's, I don't know, maybe a bit too much scope creep at this point. Maybe if I were able to retool just the normal maps and turn them into like space battles, and then still though, you'd have to command an entire fleet at that point. Maybe you'd be able to do that over time? Maybe that would be like a good like expansion idea of like for a second game. Core to small, we are underfunded. Well, it's literally just me, myself, and I funding the development. What the pizza says, add the big red button. Vroom! Go vroom. Big button, go vroom. Also just putting on some music. Very relaxing. Wah. Well, the pizza says for space battles, you could just make it chance based on who's manning what station. Oh, I see. a system where you assign crew members to certain positions, which can influence like a sort of like visual novel kind of like decision process. Maybe. Perhaps. Let me think about it. Dutchie says 1 to 2 divisions worth of people. Yeah, they should be able to be carried aboard this ship. Like, how big is a standard division? You would say. No, this is like enough for a battalion? Yeah, right. I was about to say, like, wouldn't the scale be a little bigger? What is the size of a modern battalion, you would say? 300 to 400 people? A division has like 15k. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. She says, that's like a tuna can. The ship. Oh, it is kind of can-shaped, I suppose. Hunter Visa says, like an FTL based on your crew skills, your ship will dodge more or you'll hit the enemy more. What was that? Oh, that was what I was thinking anyways. Oh, I see. I don't know, that could be a possibility. But I think for the moment especially, I'm just gonna be focusing on like land battles, making a whole bunch of scenarios for that. Basically having you go from like planet to planet. Kind of like, there's this game that recently released, which is kind of like the whole like travel or like the whole travel idea is kind of similar to that. It's called Menace. I think they recently released into like early access. Haunted Pizza says, add some funny escape pods. Funny escape pods, as in, what makes an escape pod funny? Oh, right, that way, I see. Like, at the bottom, we'd have, like, pods that would just go, like, pew. Pod. Helldivers, raw. Yeah, unironically though, I was thinking of maybe like having some sort of drop pod mechanic where you could, where maybe like certain units could just be literally dropped in from orbit. Mechanical ones, perhaps, because they will die horribly. This is not Market Garden 2.0. Wouldn't matter if you're like, if you're just dropping a bunch of robots that you're literally like neural linked to. She says you're not fighting 2 entire pods or divisions. You're not gonna be able to fight those off. Yeah, just drop into the middle of a bug hive. Dutchy says infiltration teams are a good idea. I just... I do think there's maybe like certain units that could either like they have a keyword where it allows them to be deployed at any place on the map, provided that there's like space that can accommodate them. Like perhaps like a tag. Haunted Pizza says you could reserve the drop units for stuff like close air support that has to return to the ship for refueling and whatnot. You mean like... Hold on a second. You mean like... being like them being dropped off by craft from the ship? Oh no, another post is doing numbers. Let's see. Like, all the pieces says like deploy a bomber that after X amount of time has to return, for example. Oh, I see. Like units that you can call in for a certain amount of time and then have to go back and refuel. Interesting. Like fighters or bombers or gunships. Interesting idea, actually. That could be a good, like, ship ability that you could unlock. This could actually be a very good idea. Yeah, it is at this point the main focus of the game is pretty much just like a sort of... It basically just kind of like sci-fi Advanced Wars, but with like ship management and like a more I would say a more engaging campaign with like more decisions that you could make, impactful decisions, as well as characters that you could pick up to recruit, essentially, kind of like Fire Emblem style. Story-based is indeed a good term for what I'm trying to, like, create. A story-based game, yes. To be honest, like, Days of Ruin is a nice Advanced Wars game, but to say it, well, it has a more, still has a more engaging story than earlier Advanced Wars titles, unironically in my opinion. But yeah, that does sound like a pretty good idea. Thinking. By the way, Dutchy, How heavy is the tomboy? How much does the tomboy weigh? The tomboy bear. Is this going to be a character trope where it's like, oh, she's super heavy or something when it comes to weight, and she's able to like, this is like a fucking grenade. Chucks grenade at you. Oh, Chaos Navigator says all details are required. Lol. We were making detailed reference sheets for them, right? Oh man. But I think I already kind of like nailed down that she's going to be pretty tall and like pretty like buff, so bear people. All the pieces is you could have it that different units get buffs or debuffs depending on the map. Other surrounding units or other stuff. True. Yes. Buffs and debuffs are a thing that I was tinkering with. I was also thinking of just making environmental effects more of a thing, as opposed to just regular games like Fire Emblem and Advance Wars, where terrain literally just... Well, Advance Wars does it a bit better, I think. Like, in Fire Emblem, literally you only have forests that kind of like impact your movement a bit, and some tiles that give you like better defense or stuff like that. But basically, I want a system where you could basically transform tiles from like a forest into an absolute wasteland if you detonate a big bomb on it or something like that. And those different terrains are quite more advantageous or disadvantageous depending on what kind of units you're using on there. She says, I remember driving an armored convoy on a road and seeing them get absolutely touched by RPG teams. Oh man, and getting stuck. Don't drive on roads. Drive into buildings instead. Yeah, right. Drive your hover tank through buildings, please. Haunted Pizza says tall and barely fits through the ship's doors. Yes, exactly. 2 meters tall. That's what she's going to be. Don't drive on roads, drive into buildings instead. Haunted Pizza says, I'll tell my driving instructor that next time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll go over very well. Oh, man. Get absolutely touched. Dutchy says, truly the devil's advocate. Yeah, you're just like an evil Dutch gnome whispering in people's ears. How interesting. Interesting behavior. But yeah, like I was talking about, people should be able to influence the map with like through the use of various powers, and that various tiles could have like different effects, damage effects as well. If you stand in lava, that's not going to be healthy for you. Haunted Pieces says there's gonna be permadeath. That is another good question as well, actually. Actually, the thing is, I kind of dislike it from like a game, like from a gameplay perspective. Oh no, core of my comfort character. My bear dog turned into stew. Damn. No, yeah, that's that would be kind of oof, but first of all, there would be no such depictions. Or like, I'm not going to make those depictions. Now, Haunted Pieces says, how about this? Add a med bay and make the characters stay there if they die. Well, I was going to do something diabolically evil when it comes to the lore and basically just go like, hey, if the characters die on missions, they literally just get like their DNA has been stored beforehand and they literally just get cloned and recreated in like a tube, and then like the ship has like a quantum entanglement array where that is in constant communication with the people on the ground, and like your memories get instantly uploaded to a database, then get put into this new clone, and then like boom, new body new body with that memory just out of the med bay. You could never die. And one funny thing that I was imagining is that you had like one crazy ass character that just like died so many times that basically they're just like a bit crazy. Unimaginable horrors beyond my comprehension. We gotta kill this guy. Oh, you really don't like the idea, Dutchie? Now I'm too evil? This is literally the plot of ReZero. Yeah, but without like the reset, like literally just like there's lore in Lancer RPG that's pretty much the same thing. If a pilot in that game dies, they like, if you were contracted with one of the big like factions in that game, they literally just pull a fresh clone of you out of the vat and just go like, ah yes, we've got our pilot back. You still have like pretty much all the memories up until the moment you got like vaporized. But yeah, maybe I'll just do the whole like, oh, I got wounded, I need to retreat. Goes to medbay. Yeah, I'll add a medbay regardless of whether it's going to be like a... whether it's going to be one idea or the other. I don't know. Personally, I think my idea would pretty much just solve the idea, or like solve the problem of like permadeath, where it's like, ah yes, this character's now gone forever, and I could just be like, oh yeah, you could lose the unit, there would be kind of like consequences to it, but you would still have the unit. Dutchy says, Ryuda, I need ship name. Shippy McShippy. Ah, yes, the greatest name to ever grace us. Bodie McBoatface. Oh my good lord. Also, another thing that I was concerned about, what kind of, like, technology are we using to traverse the stars? Are we just gonna go for the classic, like, hyperdrive or warp drive? Or are we gonna do something insane, like, I don't know, fucking warp hole, like wormhole travel? Health Pizza says warp travel. Dutchy says they just drive very slow. At that point, you're gonna, like, that just. This is the problem with any science fiction setting of, like, that wants to, like, span like a galaxy wide network of, like, planets and systems. Like, you're gonna run into the problem of our current propulsion technology is just not good at, like, it's not gonna get us to light speed. Haunted Pizza says interstellar slingshots. Ooh, that sounds interesting. You just get slingshotted around a planet and then you accelerate all along the way. It's kind of like a sort of like orbital structure that you have to accelerate through, and then just everyone just goes. Everyone turns to mush. No, but you get accelerated to, like, near light speeds, and then you get catapulted out of the system. Oh, man. But she says at that point, the crew and battle staff have moved like 5 generations. Yeah, that's the whole problem, like, with generation ships. You're gonna have, like, entire generations of people that are never going to see the destination and have no fucking clue why they're even, like, doing all of this for. Like, congratulations, you have been born on a metal tube, and your life is now to stay on this metal tube and make sure it's well maintained. And that is pretty much just your purpose. For the next 2 generations, at the very least. I mean, it would make... it would make an interesting idea, just not for the setting that I want to build. Not what I want to do. Haunted Pizza says, you could save all the messed up lore for other ships or facilities you find along your journey. True. True. Yeah, maybe I'll just do the whole, like, you get wounded, you go to the med bay. Oh, wow. We teleport you back. Wow. Yeah, wait. We just activate an instant teleport button. Like, oh, we see that you are in mortal danger. Like, maybe like an implant. The implant detects like a few nanoseconds before you potentially get vaporized. The chip just detects that with certainty and then just teleports you back to the ship. Floop. That would be immensely funny if a character could just be like, deliver some sort of like dirty bomb, like you said, Dutchy, and it's like, alright, I'm detonating it right now, right here, I get teleported back, bye. Oh, I don't know, man, that is, I don't know if that idea is any good at all. Or I could just go with the whole angle of the main cast never really, like, puts themselves in much harm's way. They're literally just, like, neural linked from the ship to all the various units. Um, the pizza says, yeah, but that's low-key line kind of lame. Probably the last. Oh, that she says, because any officer with brains doesn't fight an unwinnable battle. True. Unless they are forced. Yeah, of course, that is indeed, like, how it would, like, go. Like, if they had, like, brains, working brains. On the other hand, it wouldn't be, indeed, a bit less of a cool factor, I suppose, and a little bit less of a, like, there would be no risk, or, like, not a lot of risk for the characters themselves. They'd be kind of removed from that. I don't know if that could be explored more. What if we just... What if they just literally just take command of, like, sort of, like, robotic bodies for themselves on the planet or something? Haunted Pizza says, like, cool characters that stayed on the ship? No, thank you. Haunted Pizza says, how many characters do you have? Currently 3. But it's probably going to be at least, like, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roughly, at the very least. No! Stop it! No! No! 6, 7, 6, 7. Oh my lord. I swear, there was... Okay. I don't know what it is. Like, this meme has reached boomers. Actually, there was like there's like an old dude that goes to a board game store that I'm also like visiting a lot, and at one point in the app for like in the WhatsApp group for the board game store, at one point he just basically kind of went like, oh, by the way, my grandson is participating in the upcoming election. Vote for him on, like, list 6, position 7. 6, 7, 6, 7, and I'm like, fucking... Make it stop. But yeah, if you're a school teacher, it's, I've heard it's pretty bad. Chaos Navigator says 6, 7 is pretty balanced. Oh, Haunted Pizza says you could have one character represent each room sector of the ship, visual novel style. Yes, yes, that is what I was thinking. And you'd have their little profile icons, like, in their respective rooms, and you could click on them and talk to them in, like, a sort of, like, kind of like visual novel style. And, yeah, you could develop romances with them. Oh man. Dutchie says krill self, fry self, turn into charred krill. Oh yeah. But yeah, guys, if somebody told you to vote for someone based off of a 6-7 meme, would you do it? Oh, I don't know what he was thinking. She says no. No, I see. Mm-hmm. 6, 7, 6, 7. Well, the pizza says I'd specifically not vote for them. Well, I think I've heard some other regulars from that store basically just say the exact same thing, like, bro, why are you posting this in this group chat? Oh, I'm definitely not gonna vote for that person now. Oh yeah, what was I supposed to be doing? But yeah, we have some pretty good suggestions for this. I'm glad you showed up, Haunted Pizza. These are some really stellar feedback ideas that you had regarding the ship. But yeah, I was about to say we need to talk about a bit more about the lore, the history of the lore. Okay. Okay, so it all starts with the well, it doesn't start right there, but like the calendar basically is separated into eras of like the domain era. Wait, yeah, basically I've called the time system Galactic Standard, and we have the Dominion era, the era of strife, where basically we have like a little period of strife and fun little activities while the Dominion basically just collapses. And then after founding is the period after the founding of the Star Federation, which our character is a part of. that our characters live in, pretty much, if that makes sense. So it's so we also have some like ancient lore to go off of. Like this, like I want the setting to be a bit ancient, and kind of like have like a lot of kind of almost like with certain settings you have like all like precursors and that kind of stuff, like, or for instance, just take Warhammer. You have the current timeline, and then you have like the Horus Heresy and all of the stuff before that. Basically the era of strife is the Horus Heresy, and like everything before that is like the Dominion era. Wah. Monte Pizza says, so there are like different factions? Yes. She says, so like, don't make fun of my speech. Wow. I'm trying to put things into words. Dutchie says, Star Federation versus Nexus Pillars. Yeah, there would be multiple factions like that, just occupying the space of the former Dominion. I need to keep pronouncing it correctly. What? Haunted Pieces says, question aliens. Yes, that is one I never really resolved. Do we have aliens or do we not have aliens? Do we make first contact? If so, what kind of aliens? And did things go well when it comes to first contact, or did we have a war, or what if that rival POC is just Colward, but Nexus? Make them not romanceable. Do not fuck the aliens. Damn. You guys really don't want to, like, you guys really don't want to romance them aliens? What if I make something like the Asari? I bet all of you would want to get a piece of that. Dutchie says I'm Star Wars Imperial coded. The pizza says depends. She says we hate aliens. I hate aliens. Oh. I could add something like the Rachni, where it's like, ah yes, the bugs We have driven back the bugs, but now they have returned. Or something. Maybe. But yeah, basically we have a little, like, precursor history, nuclear, like, formation of the Dominion of Mankind, basically. Wait, let me add a little bit to this. So basically, if we go to this era, which is going to be like it's going to be pretty ancient stuff. For let's say something like this. Let's just say something like whoop. There we go, like the whole Sol system. There we go. Something like this. She says we. The Palpatine has returned. Oh man. Somehow Palpatine has returned. That is the single worst line of dialogue from recent Star Wars. Unironically, what were they thinking? Oh. Really though, like, what was their big idea? Writers were smoking salsa. They were definitely on something. Oh my god. Yeah, that is... Yeah, just... I don't know. I think that whole trilogy was just literally just nostalgia bait. Of like, oh, look. It's all of the favorite story beats. All of the favorite characters that are still around. Look, we even have, oh my god. We even have, like, what was it, like, Lando? He was in there as well, right? Oh my god. Oh my lord. But yeah, it was definitely something. Also, that whole point at the end, I'm Rey Skywalker, and I'm like, shut up, bitch. You ain't no Skywalker. You literally buried his lightsaber in the desert. Oh man. But I'm just a little bit of a new trilogy hater. Don't mind me. Nothing too serious though. Oh, let's see. But yeah, from like a writing stand, like, oh, with the whole, like, I don't know, there's many things that I've talked about with other nerds as well about how it's like, ah, yes, the fucking Holdo maneuver kind of like destroyed the whole reason of why do we even have like space battles in the first place. Just yeet one of your ships into like, yeah, just do a bonsai charge. For the Emperor. Whoosh. Haunted Pizza says add cultists. Oh, like cultists that are trying to resurrect an evil god. Is that what we want in our setting? Dude, space battles sick AF. But she says if done correctly, yeah. question: have any of I've apparently this is a bit of a divisive topic as far as I've talked with people. But have you guys ever seen like the Star Wars movie where they kind of like where they're flying these bombers over like the First Order ships? And the new design for like the Rebel or like the Alliance bombers are literally just like they have to drop their bombs literally just by gravity, actually. And I'm just like, why not just use the Y-wing with its torpedoes? It's literally a B-17 what you're doing right now. World War II kind of shenanigans going on right here. Oh. Pridefrost says, how's the lore writing going? Pretty good. Haunted Pizza was really good at giving me some feedback on like a ship layout for that the main characters are going to be using, and I'm currently just figuring out whether or not my setting has aliens or like cultists. Apparently Lovecraft style cultists. Yeah, okay, if we're going with Lovecraft style cultists, I'm going to need some sort of like, fuck it, at that point the warp fart clouds are going to be a thing. And this is where some sort of like entity from beyond space and time comes from, and kind of like, and that's what these cultists are worshipping or something. That's another. That's a idea. That she says dies a slow and horrible death. I do absolutely love the TIE bomber. Like the scene where hundreds of those just bomb Mandalore to the Stone Age was cool. I mean the Y-wing, the TIE bomber, those are like very cool designs as well, and it's just, I don't know what were they thinking of like having to have bombers literally fly over the enemy ships. Yes, these Star Destroyers definitely aren't bristling with anti-fighter weaponry, or like they definitely won't get intercepted before they even get a chance to fly over the enemy ships. That she says, yeah, the TIE bomber actually drops proton bombs from the bottom, but yeah, wasn't it more like you would like lay them as a sort of like mine? Or like they would accelerate towards their target? I still think like the Y-wing would have been a better bomber than whatever they used in the new films. They should have just used the Y-wing. She says they can do both missiles, guided missiles, torpedo. Oh right. Oh, have you ever watched that like TIE Fighter movie by, I think the guy is literally called Otaku King 07 or something? Like one cracked, absolutely cracked dude just made an animated TIE video. And I was just like, I would pay top dollar if the entire freaking Star Wars franchise was animated like that. Pryfrost, thank you for the gifted sub. Let's go. Even more gifted subs. Let's go. Thank you for the subs. You're amazing. Yeah, you just became a sub, Dutchy. How about you thank Pryfrost for that? Haunted Pizza says, side note though, Star Wars Squadron is dope AF. True. Haunted Pizza says, submissive. What do you mean? We got crowns now. What? No, I'm the only one with a real crown. I'm the yeah, Ryuna is queen of her nation. Yes. The pieces is we're all royalty. Yeah, you all get the golden badge now. Don't you like it? It's gold. What nation, mighty queen? Yeah, I haven't I haven't gotten that far. I haven't really gotten that far. I'm honest. I'll be honest, like the whole Ryuna lore is like, oh, I was once a mighty sovereign in like a fantasy universe. And then I got put into like some sort of like stasis or hibernation, and suddenly I wake up on planet Earth. And I'm in this like abandoned castle. And then I figure out like, oh shit. What happened? What happened to my civilization? Where did it all go? And then I found out that there's just like some smelly humans that have now taken over everything with their like modern world, and I'm just sitting I'm just indeed just sitting in my castle basement being like, damn. Going outside and interacting with these humies does kind of suck. There she says, ich bin Graf von Pupenscheißen. Ah, yes. Oh my. Oh, that's the. Oh, I'm dying. Help. Send help. All the pieces is planet Earth EU type. Yup. The humies are gross. They can be very gross. I have observed through my magic many times how they walk out of bathrooms without washing their hands. Disgusting. Even after having done the big deed, so to say. Disgusting. Disgusting. How dare they? Oh. All the pieces is true except me. Yes, you're yeah, you're not gross. You're very neat. You're very nice. Very cute. Yep. Dutchie says that one really fucked him up. That one did. Yeah, that one truly did. Oh my god. Wait, does the ship have a reactor? Well, it does have a drive core. I was still thinking of like, how do we do this? How do we do space travel? Are we going to... I was low-key trying to rip off Mass Effect in that regard as well. Like, oh, we have like we have an element 0 core at home that allows us to lighten the gravity of our ship. And allows us to go super fast. Dutchie says, I guess I'll call the position core operator now. No. You could even say that the closer you are to this drive, the more core word you would be. Get it? Oh. The mighty dragon called me cute. It is a great honor. You should be very much honored to have such a title, or like have such honors from me be bestowed upon ye, thou mortal. Oh yeah, by the way, Haunted Pizza says Fractured Space had fun names for each station. Oh, I see. But she says I'm core warding you. Pat the dragon, punt the dragon. No, don't punt me. Wait, if you type exclamation mark head pat, you can actually head pat me if you want. That's a possibility. That's a thing that you can do, by the way. And just for advertisement, if you want to join my Discord, you can type exclamation mark Discord, and it should work as well. Oh my god, does this not work? Head pats. Is it head pats with an S? It is word and lowercase sensitive, so hold on a second. I'm going to take a quick look. I'm so hopping mad. Like, everything always just breaks. Why can't it just work? Hold on a second. I need to... Oh, or is this like... Oh, I see. Ah, I see what it is. Oh! Ah! No, wait. Ah! You're not supposed to be able to see that. What? Oh, my... It's because it's on a browser. Oh, good. Come on. Yes. Connected. Okay. Oh, technical issues. Oh, let me try a little thing. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. Hello, I have returned. Slight technical difficulties, indeed. I know. I think there's a small cooldown for it. Try again in a second or two. Oh, giving myself head pats. How does that even work? I just stroke my own head. Okay. Okay, never mind. I never said that. Stop, stop, stop. Stop the presses. Do not. You didn't hear what I just said. Do you hear me? I can see you in there. Very, 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 very suspicious. Oh, I shouldn't show too much of my lower body. That might get Twitch to do things to me, to my channel that I don't like. Oh, pop, 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 pop. But yes, the technical difficulties have been resolved. You can now officially head pat me, and you can, like I said, always jump down into the Discord. If you type exclamation mark Discord, you can invite to my Discord. And there's lots of art being shared there as well, and all sorts of good stuff. Let's see. That she says, by the way, I'm changing Hana to naval personnel. I see. You think, do you think she wouldn't be suited? Yeah, she's an engineer. Engineer. Stinky little shut-in engineer that's too shy. That she says, ever heard of naval infantry? Oh yeah, they exist. Well, the pizza says the engineer is NG here. Oh, but yeah, does... I suppose, like, that resolves our main question of magic exists then. Oh. Hmm. How do we call this event? The happening. The explosion. the fart cloud explosion. The galactic fart cloud explosion. The rapture. You all got raptured to heaven. Oh. The Great Rapture. Oh, man. Or the Nebula Rapture. Implies a not so great rapture. Well, nobody's getting, like, raptured. It's more like, oh, we literally have, like, warp fart clouds now. Different levels of rapture. What about... Doesn't this sound cool and mysterious? The sundering. Interesting. I'm sorry. Oh. Well, the pizza says, yeah, but spell it the sundering. The great Sundere up. The great Sundere apocalypse. When mankind was forever divided. Oh my god. First of all, we kind of want to do it right here at, yes, at the start of the era of strife. The collapse. That sounds mysterious, right? And we could make it so that nobody really knows what happens and everybody's just like, ah, what the fuck happened? We now have warp fort clouds everywhere now. This is an event. Haunted Pizza says, make it some freak space storm. Yeah, right. Right. Okay, galaxy wide. Fun times are now happening in the era of strife. The pizza says fires of Rubicon can type beat. Exactly, yeah. Shit hits the fan. Oh man. Let's see. Let's just put it like, I don't know, 12 years later or something. Or like, no, not 12, like earlier. Just like a bunch of years later. But yeah, let me see. The whole galaxy turns into the nether for a hot minute. Oh. That would be kind of fire. The nether. Never. Netherlands? Nederland boven alles. Netherlands mentioned. Let's go. Oranje boven. Oh, which one of you has watched Soldaat van Oranje? On the pizza says, gekoloniseerd. Oh, you've been to the musical? Nice, nice. It's funny how they keep going like, oh, this is the last time this musical is going to be held forever. And then they just keep going anyway. Apparently the whole thing is like on YouTube as well. You can watch the whole musical on YouTube. Oh, I saw some channel put it up recently. Let me see. But yeah, basically, so an armada just literally just disappears. All right. She says, should the research staff be civilians or military? Wouldn't they be civvy contractors, basically? Remember, we're all contractors. Let's see. Right here. Prideful says, the last one forever until we need to make more money. Money. That she says, I mean, like, do they have a rank? Yeah, I would think that they would be incorporated into the structure. Maybe as specialists. Wouldn't that be a thing? Couldn't we make that a thing where they're basically just like various grades of like specialists? There we go. Let me see. Specialists are poor junior enlisted. They don't have rights. Military researcher, senior enlisted, or officers. True, true. Yeah, they should be officers then. We should have research officers. Maybe even roughly equivalent to the rank of our main character. Even though our main character would rise in rank. What do you think, Dutchie? Why? By the way, have any of you guys ever played Civilization 7? Is it any good? That she says, I gave lead researcher rank of LCDR, equivalent of a major. I see. That she says, nope, never played. Prideful also says, nope. Honda Pizza says, personally dislike the Civ games. I see. You never really, liked them in the first place? But yeah, the recent entry apparently hasn't been doing so hot. Then again, nothing can beat, I think at least in this year, nothing has beaten the fall of, John Highguard. Oh my lord. Gaming. Truly, we are gaming. Let's make this a bit earlier. Add a little bit more of lore to the Dominion era. Let's see. Let's put this somewhere. 5005 2. Lore is what's happening right now. That she says have fun writing writing names. Is it gonna be long again? Oh boy. Let's see. But yeah, I am currently writing some lore for let's see. Yeah, basically the Dominion turns into an empire pretty much with the position of High Lord. This is like thousands of years before the era of strife. Me writing lore, you writing lore, everyone must write lore. Honda Pizza says, ah. But yeah, I was to talk a little bit about gaming. That might interest you. Haunted Pizza, have you ever... did you ever, like, consider playing Highguard? Do you like shooters at all, actually? Oh, Prideful says Concord Free going down. Yeah, it I don't know what they were thinking though. Like they took the gunplay of like Apex Legends, I think, kind of like with the movement as well from that game, pretty much of how like fast you could move and everything. Then made the maps ginormous. Then added a bit of like base building, a la like kind of like Rust or Fortnite, where you have to like build and protect your base. Then they added in some like mining, where you have to mine crystals to buy like things in a shop, and it's like it's such a such a mishmash of different things, and you have to like assault the enemy base with like a shield breaker, and then you have to like plant bombs as if it's like Counter-Strike. It's like, and the designs are all like a mix of like fantasy and like kind of like Halo-esque sci-fi. So it's all just like it's all. I've heard somebody describe it as like somebody like trying to have their cake and eat it too. That's exactly what Highguard is. Just like no clear vision, everything's just mashed together, and nobody knows what the fuck like is going on, unironically. Oh, it's one of those fast-paced multiplayer looter-based shooters? No? Well, yeah, it was a looter shooter. There were loot boxes around the map with, like, items in them. It's like they really took a look at every popular, like, shooter from the past decade and just went like, what if we put all of this together? Wouldn't it be awesome? But yeah, it turns out that, first of all, the genre is completely oversaturated. Second of all, it's literally just a thing of like I've heard from people like that the experience was like the onboarding experience, the tutorial was also like really bad at explaining what the characters even do. The characters' designs were confusing. Certain ultimates that characters like, yeah, they had like it was also like ripping off Overwatch with like the whole like heroes and like abilities. I don't know, it was such a like a fucking concoction of a game. Marathon, I'm seeing a bit of the same issues with it. Yeah, Marathon is also kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to play another extraction shooter. Personally, I would want to give Arc Raiders like a shot, mainly because I just kind of like the vibe. I don't know. I also really don't kind of like. It's not like I don't vibe with the aesthetics of Marathon. It's just, it doesn't grab me. Then there's also like the whole thing with Marathon where they basically were caught basically literally just ripping some guy's art style off. And they had to settle for that. Oh, to the point where there's like actual textures with like this guy's name in the game. Like, oh yeah, this was written by this person. And it's like, bruh. Oh. If it is an AI, then that some AAA studios are using, then it's just outright just yoinking things. Oh. Haunted Pizza says, you all see the Pikmin trailer? Pikmin? Pikmin? Pick. But I don't think I have. Wait, let me take a look. Pikmin. Trailer. Oh. Oh no. What? Is that literally just like, isn't that literally just Zelda? The outfit from Zelda? With like, it's a mix between Pokemon and Palworld. Well, yeah, they even do the same thing that Palworld did with like the Pokemon holding like a fucking Gatling gun. And like the man. From what I can see, okay, let me mute the audio before I get like blasted into oblivion by Twitch or something. Let me see. Holy crap, yeah, it's just... Oh my god, it's... Okay, so factory building. There's... It's literally... Like, the main character literally just is a Zelda knockoff. What? To be honest, like, graphically wise, it just looks worse than Palworld, in my opinion. Or, like, the fluidity of the animations, or... And the, like, the... I think Palworld has a better style, unironically. That dragon looks kind of cool, though. Let me see, and then it... Oh, yeah. Literally just a Gatling gun asset that they've gotten off of the fucking asset store or something. A rocket launcher as well. Okay, it was funny when Palworld did it. But unironically, from what I can see from the models, Palworld looks better than this. Oh, wow. Oh, look, a villain organization that captures the Pals. Yeah, this is, literally just like Palworld, Palworld Pokemon knockoff with, Zelda mixed in there as well. Dushy says, well, I found something funny. The guy that's in charge of air operations on the naval ship is called an air boss. And his second in command is called the mini boss. I'm the big boss. If you have you have to go through my mini boss if you want to get to me. Honda Pizza says, legit, very likely that all assets are stolen in some way, shape, or form. You notice the blackface Roadhog? What? Let me see. Oh, you mean the... Oh! Holy shit, yeah. It's literally just Black Roadhog. What? Villain organization. And the leader, or like what appears to be a leader, is literally just a Black Roadhog. You can't make this shit up. Future release planned for Switch. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure you want to do this? Oh, gotta suit 'em all, gotta suit 'em all, Pikmon. They aren't even trying. Like, Palworld, it's a different name. They literally called it Pikmon. They're barely... They're 2 letters away from just calling it Pokemon. Developed by Pocket Game. Who are these guys? What is this? A short? Some Spanish YouTuber talking about Pikmon. Showing some trailer footage, probably filleting the game and how amazing it looks or something. I don't know if he got paid for it. Pocket Game. I can't find shit about this publisher. Or like this developer. Pikmon. Pikmin is literally Palworld and Pokemon character models 1-to-1 fused together. uh. Kinkymation had a pretty good breakdown on the trailer. Yeah, the animation looked really janky. I don't know what the fuck was up with that in that trailer. And they are literally just ripping off Palworld and Pokemon quite hard. Can't find shit about the game developer as well. Very sus. Pocket game. Have they released anything else? No. Nope. Very, very sussy. Did you notice Link's Slenderman Owl arms? Oh yeah, right. Holy shit. Bro is Slenderman. Bro has officially turned into Slenderman. How unfortunate. But yeah, isn't that literally just a Zelda character model that they just yoinked? Breath of the Wild, anyone? Dutchie says, you want to steal that expensive-ass spacecraft? Not on my watch. Air boss and mini boss level 50. Ain't nobody getting past us. Holy crap. This is doing numbers. Um, 100% a scam game. Yeah, I can't see how anyone would not see that as a scam. Holy moly. Oh. There's some interesting games on sale. I'm just getting totally distracted at this point. I wrote some lore about how the fucking galactic-wide empire collapsed, and then I'm just like, ah, yes. My attention span. It has been vaporized. Oh, let me see. But anyway, getting back to it. Let me see right here. I hope that soon, like I'm getting a VR, like, or like I'm getting a room for virtual reality as well. I hope I get that delivered within like a few months, and I can do like VR streams, and I can do yapping streams in like the Dragon's dungeon. Or like not really a dungeon, but like I could sit atop like a big throne on top of my treasure hoard and regale you with all sorts of tales of wonder. But hello, Story Sage Claymore, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining me right here. I'm currently just yapping basically while working on some lore for my 2D strategy pixel RPG game that I am working on. or like I'm just writing lore for it at this point, but I am working on it to make my game a reality. I need to get, like, in a few months at least, I would at least want to have like a Steam page up and everything. I already have like capsule art and stuff. Prideful says, bow down peasants. I don't know, is that a good way to greet new viewers? Just call them peasants? How? Wow. The pizza says, praise be. Let me see. Yeah, I've basically constructed a little timeline here so far. I think I might need to edit this a bit. I need to edit this system right here. Instead of 1,000, like, put it 100 years after. And then we go Story Sage Claymore says, nah, I won't bow. Lame. Says Haunted Pizza. Very, very lame. Oh, my lord. Oh, I keep saying that, but yeah. We're just making new viewers just like bow down. Damn. I do kind of like it. Bedtime for me. Yeah, I think it's actually kind of getting close to bedtime for me as well. Oh, let's just edit this to like roughly 100. 101. Can I set it to 102? What is going on here? This might be a little bug. Head pats! Yeah, let's go! But yeah, thank you for sticking around, Haunted Pizza. Have a good night. Have a nice sleep, and hopefully I'll be seeing you around again. I'll try to stream some stuff next week, or like this week as well. I think maybe Wednesday. And yeah, Wednesday and Saturday as well. Yep. Wednesday and Saturday are also going to be streaming days. Yes. Dutchie says, "Uh-oh, Saturday. What's with Saturday?" Dutchie. Claimer says, "I cast Pocket Dragon. Oh no!" Becomes a Pocket Dragon. Wow. Guys, help. What do I do now? Wow. Help me. I've been shrunk. Somebody release me. Somebody put me... Claymore, please. Allow me to assume my natural size again. Let's see, Dutchie says, well, first, birthday. Second, I will probably be drunk. How much does it take for you to get drunk anyway? I've heard that shorter people are easier to get drunk. Oh Lord. Guys. Please, I need to get bigger. Tell Claymore to let me free. That she says, I don't know, guess I'll find out. Nah, you're my size now. No! I don't want to be tiny forever. Let me out. Oh, next thing you know, you're gonna want to put me in a jar or something. Yeah, I've seen it happen to fellow VTubers a lot. 3, 2, 1. Am I free to... Oh! Spell wears off. I am big again. Hello. Becomes massive. Occupies your entire screen. Hehe. Hehe. Teehee. Thank you. Thank you for returning me to my original size. Yes. It is much appreciated. Still, it's funny how I discovered you on X. Oh, you found me on X? Was it through the post that I made today? Oh. I have my ways. I have my ways with the algorithm. Dutchy says, Hannah is a petty officer now. She's very petty. Petty enough to steal a pen from her co-workers, apparently. How dare she, how dare they not share with her? You left grease on the tavern floor. Oh, right! Yes, I did indeed. I cast grease below your feet. Now you faceplant in front of the cheeky dragon. Partro says, Dwagon magic. True. I don't know if you've seen that post, but it's, I think it's a funny one. A funny little post that I made. Stealing Chief's pencil. Where did my pencil go? This is the 5th time this month. And she's just sitting there going like, or she's just cowering in fear. Nah, Chief is always prepared. He has an entire drawer of pencils. Damn. Full of nothing but pencils. Oh shit. Now that I think about it. Oh no, wait. No, I did give them. Oh, puh. I almost thought that I kind of like ghosted an artist, but I didn't. Oh, I didn't. Okay. When you're commissioning so many people, you forget who you're actually commissioning. Uh, uh, Claymore says, okay, I have to ask this question. I ask everyone this. What story from your childhood would you recommend for the next generation to read? You want my honest answer to that? Well, it's not from my generation, so to say. No. It is, kind of. Hold on. Hold on a second. Alright, I have returned. Yes. So, some good literature that I would recommend. It kind of depends on if you enjoy sci-fi at all, but, basically, if you say from my generation, yeah, I think this falls into my generation, The Expanse series by, James A. Corey, I think. Like, Leviathan is such a good book. Oh. It's basically just a sci-fi series where basically, humanity has colonized the Sol system, and there's kind of like tensions between Mars and, like, Earth. And, like, you have these, like Slenderman type humans that, like, are very tall and lanky because they work in zero gravity all the time. They're called Belters. And then at one point, like, the whole thing is like some mysterious, intriguing, like, asteroid with apparently an unknown organism enters the solar system, and yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. But it's an interesting read. It's a 3-part book series. Now, another series that I would recommend is it's a classic, really. It's an old and goldie, I would say. Isaac Asimov's Foundation series. Basically he just writes a very good, like, epic over multiple books about a foundation that, like, it's basically founded by a guy that is, like, who can predict the flow of time of, like, history by using maths. Psychohistory, he invents it, and he's using it to kind of, like, prevent humanity from basically going through a dark age in, like, the galaxy. Very, very interesting stuff as well. Dutchie says, I'm gonna call it here for today. Was a nice stream. Bye bye. Yeah, see you as well. See you later as well, Dutchie. Until next time. Well, I think I also kind of have to call it a day for today. Yeah, tail waggle. Let's go. Dutchie says, also work on lore. Wait. There are 8 names. Yeah, I need to work on the lore as well. I'm gonna do that this week as well too. Let me see. Oh yeah, I was getting art for the main character from this artist. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, Spaghetto. I think... Wait, do you follow them? Well, Darth, Winters, Arbor, Hifu, basically the whole gang, Neutrinity as well, the whole gang, Sharky as well, the whole gang follows them on Twitter. But yeah, basically, 16 names. Oh, so I have to give 16 names to people? Alright, I'll get it done. Just highlight them for me. Just type in a funny meme or comment in the lore docky, and I'll get to it. Google Docky. But yeah, let me see. I think I might just call it a day for today as well. Ooh, damn, we've already been at this for 3.5 hours. But yeah, unfortunately you kind of joined in at the end, Claymore. Hope you don't mind if I go to catch some eeping time as well. Thank you for joining me today, though. Same goes to like Dutchy, Taboo, the Fumo, Freddy Fumo, Pride Frost, and everyone. Claymore says it's fine. Yeah, no worries. I hope to see you again. Like I said, perhaps I can, or like, not like can. I will do another stream on Wednesday, I think, and on Saturday, perhaps maybe Sunday. Oh man, I probably should be getting more on like on making schedules and all that stuff again. But yeah, let me see. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I'll be seeing you guys around, and I hope you're all gonna have a great night, great evening, great day, wherever you are. But for now, it's going to be, let's see. I don't think there's much to raid for me, no. But yeah, so basically for me today, it's going to be Ryuna out. Thank you, thank you.